We have repeatedly asked for Hannah Tamaki and the League's CEO, Jackie Takani, to come and discuss the issue, but both are standing behind a media ban. Is this a hostile takeover by Destiny Church or unfounded discrimination against them? Well, one person who's not afraid to share his views on Destiny is Cultwatch founder Mark Vrankovich, who's joining me here in the studio. And in our Wellington studio, we have former Member of Parliament Georgina Beyer. Let's start with you, Georgina. Are you supporting Destiny Church on this one?
No, I'm not necessarily supporting Destiny Church. I support if Hannah Tamaki has ticked all the boxes as a member of the Maori Women's Welfare League, her opportunity to stand for candidacy, I guess. And whatever the brush she seems to be tarred with a little, i.e. the Destiny label, she needs to be able to articulate how she would divorce her persona as a leader within Destiny Church from that of being the president of the Maori Women's Welfare League. I have to say it concerns me greatly that the schism that's developed and developing is amongst a number of schisms that's happening in Māoridom at the moment, politically, certainly between mana and Māori, etc., etc. And the League is a long-standing historical organisation of great mana. And I do wonder what Hannah Tamaki's motives are. What is it she wants to achieve and how can she divorce herself from the fact that she is a leader within Destiny Church?
Is it the gay thing, do you think?
Well, of course, the views that they hold on such matters as that are abhorrent to me, and I've done my battles with Brian Tamaki and Destiny Church in the past over their anti-homosexual and the way they like to treat women within their organisation, etc., etc. The membership of the Māori Women's Welfare League would have to ask themselves, is that the kind of person, is that the kind of opinions that would represent the League? I would guess not. Look, not entirely anyhow.
Mark, you have some concerns about the Destiny Church, and can you just explain to us, you work for an organisation called Cultwatch. Is Destiny Church a cult?
Tēnā koe, Jodie. Yeah, we think they are, and we think they are because, as we said back in 2005, when Brian Tamaki declared that he would be, or Destiny Church would be ruling New Zealand, a prophecy which failed in 2008, and along with the manipulation and control that we see within the group, that they are an emerging mind control cult. But from the Christian perspective, because they have moved away from orthodox historical Christianity with their views, which you can see at cultwatch.com, I mean, I won't go into them now, but you can see that has slotted them into the definition of a cult.
What do you see as some of the actions of Brian, or even in this particular case of Hannah? Why do you see their movements as being cult-like?
Well, I mean, firstly, Brian Tamaki describes himself as the tangible expression of God, and I don't think anyone is going to think that that's normal. And of course, there Hannah is married to the tangible expression of God, and she is aiming to actually, I guess, raise her mana, and that's the same with Tamaki. Trying to raise their mana within the Maori community, within the Christian community, by I guess manipulating the Maori Women's League there.
Sure, she has profile, she has energy, she's dynamic. They've got a lot of support already. So why would it be such a bad thing for her to go to the League?
Well, I'm not. I mean, obviously, I'm not a member of the Maori Women's Welfare League.
Sure.
But if I was...
I'm not either.
Oh, really? Right. Well, if I was, I would be concerned that here, I think a group of people have come in with a deliberate policy or aim to eventually take the movement over, and there is no divorcing Destiny Church from the Maori Women's Welfare League if Hannah Tamaki is running it. The Tamakis, you have to realise that Destiny Church is not a normal Christian church where they focus on Jesus Christ and the Bible. It is a church where they focus on Brian Tamaki and the imaginations of his own mind.
Do you think it's about the money? This is yet another option for the Destiny Church to look at areas where they can receive government funding?
Well, I mean, Destiny Church, the three major issues we'd have with them was manipulation and control, the intense pressure people come under to give money to the church, and of course the false doctrines that Tamaki has taught. So getting money has always been one of their aims. Whether it is in this case or not, of course, I mean, how do I know?
Georgina, what do you think? As a former politician, surely somebody like Hannah Tamaki would be somebody that Māori women in particular could look up to, do you think?
Yes, and her moves are bold and provocative, and I don't know whether they've been designed to be so it can sort of be like a shock and awe thing upon the League and wake it up from its comfortable state, if you know what I mean. And yeah, there could be concerns raised at what some of those motives might be about wanting to mana raise themselves under the umbrella of or with the I mean, I can recall the great media pictures of Brian Tamaki cozying up to Dame Te Atairangi Kahu, you know, and proudly displaying that, see, I'm getting some credibility here because I'm sitting here next to her and look, we're all good and bad. This was after the wake of their failed political attempts. And Hannah bought herself a fight, and I'm sure she knew that this was going to happen. There will be members within the League who will be freaking out at the fact that someone like her could become
Georgina,
the president.
We've got a minute left, and I just wanted to say that Hannah's actually tweeted on her Twitter account that she's standing in her own right as a mother, grandmother and leader. Do you think this battle will actually affect the mana of the Māori Women's Welfare League?
I do. And I think it's quite an unusual and serious issue for them. There should not be any undue discrimination against Hannah Tamaki because she is associated with the Destiny Church per se. But on the other hand, the membership of the League have got to ask themselves that if this woman ended up on the ballot as potentially becoming the president, is this the kind of person with the kind of baggage that she has that we want to have leading the League? She would be a powerful voice under the mantle of the Maori Women's Welfare League, certainly amongst Māoridom and Greater New Zealand, and her reach would be quite vast. So
absolutely, Georgina.
I have concerns about the potential of that.
We've all got a few concerns, and no doubt we can all keep a look on this. We'll get Cultwatch back in, and we'll just keep an eye on things as they unfold. Kia ora to you both. Back to you, Scotty.
Kia ora, Jodie. Yes, indeed.